Hello, and welcome to Beering in Mind Beer Reviews. We are going to begin a series of 7 beers from the AleSmith Brewing Company in San Diego, California, USA. And the beers that we're going to look at are not necessarily the ones that they're most famous for, but a variety of interesting beers, I think, that may show that they can do a variety of styles. AleSmith Brewery started in 1995, and they started in San Diego. At the time, San Diego did not have much of a beer scene. That was 25 years ago. Of course, now it's considered one of the best beer cities in the world, and certainly probably the best in California. On RateBeer, it is considered the number 6 best brewery in the world out of 33,000 breweries. And in 2014, it was actually voted the best brewery in the world. The AleSmith really got its name known in early 2000s, and in 2003 they released a beer called Barrel Aged Speedway Stout, and that really put them on the map, much like, say, Goose Island with their Barrel Aged Bourbon County Stout. And so with this beer, people really took notice of them. Some of their other beers that they became known for are things like Old Numbskull Barley Wine, their AleSmith Wee Heavy, and AleSmith IPA. So these are, of course, all bigger beers, higher alcohol beers, but I think people probably still connect AleSmith to their Speedway Stout, and they have many variations now. You can go online, look at their website, and see they've got things like Hawaiian, Vietnamese, Mexican, Thai. So these are all, beers that have maybe some adjunct in them to produce a certain type of flavor. And so AleSmith has grown rather large. I'm not sure how many barrels they produce, but I think in 2015 it was something like 150,000 barrels annually, and I think they're probably well over that now. Okay, so again, we're going to look at 7 beers from AleSmith Brewing in San Diego, California. And now we have the second of the AleSmith beers that we're going to look at out of 7 total beers, and this one is called AleSmith Nut Brown. It's an English style ale. Nut Brown, and this is a 5%er, 5% by alcohol, and 17 IBU, International Bittering Units, and it is classified as a brown ale. And really, for me, this is one of the most boring of all styles of beer, a brown ale. Some people can make it well, but in general, it's nothing really exciting at all. On RateBeer, this one has 989 ratings, an average score of 3.66 out of 5, a percentile score of 94 for all beers, pretty high, and 99 for its style. So I'm assuming that this one will not bore me. We'll see. Let's give this one a go. It says toasty cocoa notes, biscuit. I kind of don't like it when beers tell you what you should be getting out of the beer. Let's get, well. Okay. It is semi-translucent, sort of dark amber color, very dark amber color, with a finger of pretty solid dark tan foam. Okay, looks nice enough. The aroma, it's very malty. roasty for sure. Some caramel, maybe lightly spiced caramel, light, maybe milk chocolate, I think. Definitely not dark chocolate, but milk chocolate with a gentle hint of coffee as well. It smells very nice. And I'd like to stop here and pause for a second. One of the finest songwriters of the last 40, 50 years died the other day, John Prine, and I'd like to dedicate this to him. He wasn't, I wouldn't say he's exactly a favorite of mine, but you know, I would listen to him every once in a while, maybe every 6 months or so, and just, you know, just marvel at the way he really caught the sense of what it was like in America in the 60s and 70s, I think. A kind of Midwestern, solid, honestness to him, and humor too. His lyrics are funny as can be. You know, go and listen to Jesus, the Missing Years, something like that, or you know. But also he could be very sad and kind of elegiac in a song like "Hello in There" or Sam Stone, "Angel from Montgomery." You know, I mean, you hear these songs and it's hard not to cry. Anyway, John Prine. He has another song, "When I Get to Heaven," too. And John, if you're in heaven, please have a beer with us. Okay, taste. Mild caramel. Some kind of dried fruit, maybe. Again, milk chocolate, very light. Kind of medium sweetness and maybe a touch of pine near the end. This is definitely one of the better nut brown ales I have had, or style ales I have had. Yeah, it's an English style, and they're accurate in calling it English style, rather not English, but English style ale, because it's not made in England. This is okay. A little bit dull, but brown ales tend to be, but it's very smooth. Yeah, I mean, this is extremely drinkable. I don't know if I would really rate it at 3.66, maybe 3.4 perhaps, but it's a solid beer. Okay, once again, this is AleSmith Nut Brown English Style Ale from AleSmith Brewery in San Diego, California. You might want to give this one a try. This is not going to knock you out, but it is a good, solid, drinkable beer. Okay, that's it for today. Take care, and leave me a comment if you like. Subscribe to the channel. All right, we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.